And coming across the starting line now to start 1 hour of the Nurburgring GP circuit. They go green. Porshakov gets off to a really, really good start. The Huracan is pulling just alongside, keeping it to the left. We're going 3 wide behind with, I think that is Batek, Yuzubi and Gregorian. Up the inside goes the Audi. There is a bit of contact there. That is not ideal. The McLaren chops across the front of Yuzubi, currently around the outside of Dreyer, who is holding on for dear life through the Mercedes section of the track. Number 91, Kelly, seems to have had some sort of incident at turn 1. Most of the grid seems to have made it through somewhat cleanly, but there is another incident behind, yet you can just see in the background of the shot there, that is another car that is suffering at the moment, but that is Dreyer, who is still in P2, and Gregorian, who's made an awful lot of, well, just a lot has happened already. Yes, but Dyer also in the pit lane. That is a Mustang that has definitely seen better days. Let's see if I can actually catch anything that's happened on an instant replay.
Caught up in the mid pack. She's falling down to, I believe that's P10 now. Luca has just moved past.
So it looks like Dyer gets a decent start. Oh, he just gets driven into by one of the Ferraris, and then gets caught by another Mustang that gets absolutely smashed into him. That's not his fault. Oh, and then he tries rejoining as a Ferrari goes absolutely spearing off track. So he gets hit multiple times by other cars. First one, not his fault. Second one, I think is that an unsafe rejoin, or was that a Ferrari that just absolutely sent it off track right into the path of Dyer? Maybe in his blind spot, but that's a Mustang that has seen better days. And what has just happened here? Go a little bit wide, coming through the S, and that is two BMWs have to avoid it, and that's contact between them both. A BMW going backwards. That's Weissman and Kramer, who have had a bit of a coming together. Coming out of the corner, there's a huge crash behind. I don't even know what has happened there. Well, it's about to change now, as we have Kvashnin in the number 19 BMW making a move on Lily coming at the NGK chicane. Lily still has the inside, but they go over that second curb on the inside of the second part of that chicane. They're able to keep that going, and that is an Audi that has been off-roading. The number 19 car almost spins Lily out of the last corner. Lily does give a bit of a squeeze, but it's firm but fair racing from the two. They're going to go side by side into turn 1. It's going to be a battle of who can brake later. Lily looks to almost lose the car under braking. Still looks to have an nose alongside, but that is a solid move there from Kvashnin. And Mohammed Khan has spun out in the Mercedes arena. There's multiple yellow flags there, and Khan is now in the pit lane, out of the action there. Marani got caught up in that as well. That is the best option. Do they go for the undercut, the overcut, or the dive bomb from Van Nimmen up the inside?
That's a bit rough, to put it lightly.
Stefan Treneski, who's currently up to P25 from starting last place.
Around the outside.
Yeah,
He's going to try to keep that. No, Flax keeps around the outside. He's going to have the inside now. Barely covers that off.
Turbanov has spun at the hairpin. Omran and Flax lapping at a very similar pace, it seems like. And that is a dive bomb and a half. But Lily gets the switch back immediately. Well, they both managed to clear him quite nicely. They've got Turbanov just ahead, who hopefully shouldn't be holding up too badly. Oh, and there's contact! There's contact! Hold on, Dreyer around the outside, coming at the NDK chicane. Porshakov's holding him off. It's going to compromise his exit, coming into the final hairpin. Yuzubi has dropped down, it seems, behind Batek.
Dreyer on the inside.
Yeah, coming in at the NGK chicane. This has put Dreyer in a bit of a better position. Porshakov holds him off. There's contact! There's contact! Porshakov goes off, but he's still ahead. Because these two drivers are looking very close to each other, and coming up the inside! Up the inside goes Dreyer! On the inside of the Michelin curve, coming through Vorsteiner. And that is Dreyer that has made their way up into P1 with a bit of an audacious move.
Move
maybe.
on, though. That's clean enough. No contact.
Yeah, no contact. They just. Is he letting him past? He's letting him past. Is this showmanship or sportsmanship? I wonder. Battle for P18. The two were side by side for a little bit there. BMW taking a little bit of a wider entry, gets them a really decent exit. I think they're going to be side by side with the Ferrari. Looking at the interior of the Ferrari, the BMW up the inside, he's leaving the space, and that is a move for the number 460, who's made their way up before even the Ford curve. Okay, and that's Kramer, who is off. There's Kramer, who is off the track at turn 1, in the wall, and that's a BMW that looks like it's been chucked in a washing machine.
Is into the lead.
Yeah, Dreher's actually made that overtake. I am so sad I did not see that move, but I'm sure it was absolutely brilliant. With Dreher now leading the race. Samuel and Kelly currently having a little bit of a battle. Coming out of the Ford curve, the two Ferraris are going to be side by side, but ultimately Samuel sits behind and is just going to try and stick with Kelly. Topic of faster car, Flax has now made their way past Lily.
Yeah, even more penalties on the board, which is interesting.
Oh, that's a BMW that's sideways. That's not ideal. Can't park there, mate. Number 44. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that if I drove the Porsche in reverse for a whole race, I'd absolutely love it, but it just isn't my cup of tea. Unfortunately, I'm a Ferrari convert, so that's
basic, isn't it?
A little bit, but I much prefer it to the McLaren, who's had a... Yeah, Flax had a little bit of a wide entry on the NGK chicane. That's going to be not very good for them. Lily has a bit of a... keeps a tighter line through the final hairpin, and a better exit as well, because Flax did go a little bit wide.
Porsche got the straight line.
Yeah, the Porsche has crazy straight line speed. Lily has the inside for turn number 1. Flax comes off to cover that. They have gone a little bit wide. Can Lily hang it around the outside in the Mercedes arena? The answer is no, but they are sticking right behind. There we go. How about the interior cam of the number 57? Again, sticking very, very close. And that's the Porsche going a little bit wide at Dunlop. Lily is really struggling to keep that car. You just see how much the wheel was moving there. That was not ideal. I think they might have panicked a little bit there. Flax again goes a little bit off track. Gets a little bit of gravel coming at the Michelin. Lily has made that move. They're back into P10 as they come through the final corner. TV camera number 2. Andrea comes across the line to finish P1 at the Nurburgring GP circuit. This is the first race of 2025 with ACM. Andrea is getting off to a wonderful start, claiming a P1 finish. Gregorian in the RGT setups McLaren. Porshakov just behind, and with Batek finishing P4. I think that will be P3 on track by the time the penalties are applied. Yeah, with 4 seconds between the two, Batek gets P3 once penalties are applied. Usaby P4 after penalties.
Oh, we're going to get a last minute battle here between Lily and Flass. Flass goes a bit wide through the NGK chicane. Oh!
Lily's looking around the outside and the last corner. Can they hold it off? Flax does get a reasonable exit. It's side by side, but Flax takes the win by takes the lead of the battle by just about half a tenth of a second. That was close racing.
That was a bit naughty off the grass into the NGK chicane. It's a bit naughty, but it's up to interpretation.
And Treneski is looking to try and get a move on Omran. They can't make that move. Treneski currently P13, and if Robinson can keep this, can keep the gap roughly the same, they should be able to finish this race within 10 seconds of Treneski, and they do just about that! That is close margins, as Robinson's going to get P12. Kelly crosses the line, P14 on track. Samuel is very, very slowly crawling to the finish line.
As a fuel, I think.
Yeah, well, trying to get as much screen time as possible for the ACM Ferrari. With
no bump from the BMW, but a bit of
yeah,
spot
BMW's being very nice there.
Done.
And that's the race. That's the race, everyone. Drea is your lead car, finishing the first race in 2025 with ACM in P1. Thank you all so much for joining us today. I've been Derg.
I'm Albert.
And we will see you for the next one. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and we wish you a very happy new year from everyone at ACM. Welcome to ACC Career Mode by ACM Racing. ACC Career Mode is back and better than ever, with a 3-month-long series containing over 50 races with mixed formats and challenges. Team up with friends to manage your finances, car performance and sponsor contracts, or go solo and manage your favourite car across the whole season, utilising the daily, weekly and monthly challenges to add some spice to your online racing. The best thing? You decide your career, with 7 different paths to choose from. Minimum effort is no effort. ACC Career Mode Quarter 1 contains 5 races a week, all stewarded and commentated live with a range of formats from 4 to 12 hour endurance races to 25-minute sprints. The full race calendar is available at acm-racing.com, with individual race sign-up taking place on SimGrid. Only available on Assetto Corsa Competizione PC European-based league.